Okay, so we got 17 tanks of lava here, and I think we could probably even go with more, but I think this will be good for now. Probably went a little too excessive with the tanks of lava. But you just place a pump up there, and that's like a tank in a mining something. Mining well, that's what it was. And then you, it'll go down to the deepest point that's open. So as long as you got the shaft dug out and completely open, it'll just come all the way down here by itself, which is pretty nice. So you can have it way up at the surface. It looks like the lava's draining pretty quickly though. I mean, we still have tons of lava left. But it does look like it's going down quite a bit, and we should probably open some of this up just so we can get more of this lava in here. So 17 tanks of lava, it's a lot of lava, but it took out this lake pretty quickly. So maybe if we connect all of this stuff, it'll pump all this from the back. But yeah, this all here was lava, and you can see it went all the way back here and stops back here. But this was like a whole level higher, so it pumped out like a whole level on top of this back here. So that's quite a bit of lava, but it's running out. But I think 17 tanks of lava up on the surface will get us a lot of energy. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how long that lasts, but I think that's going to get us a lot. Maybe that's connected now. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. Open it up a little bit more. The other thing is we can just move the pump over here somewhere and then run more pipes. But I wanted to run the minimum amount of pipes possible. So I found that very, very edge of the lake. This was like the very end of it. So I put the pump right here. We got tons and tons of lava up on the surface now. So the one thing we have to do now is make a shut up, zombie. Make that zombie shut up now. We'll leave him be. But what we have to do now is make a geothermal generator. And I was looking at the recipe for it. It doesn't look too hard. It looks like we got most of the stuff. So we'll get up here to the surface and we'll make one up. I got a few new machines and we'll go over those in a little bit. But I was just messing around with stuff while I was waiting for that lava to fill up. So what do we need here? Let's take a look. Geothermal generator. We need glass. We got glass. We got refined iron. We got a generator. We need empty cells. So those are just 4 tin. Well, let's find where our tin is. We got some. Not in there, it looks like. We might have to smelt some up. Alright, refined iron, we need that. Silver, tin. That'll be enough. And what else do we need? We need some glass. And we need our generator back here. We'll move all this stuff now. I'll probably use what power's left in this bat box. And then after that, I'll move all the rest of this stuff out there. Let's get this geothermal generator going. So, let's see. We put that there. Let's see, what was it? You can always go here and hit the question mark and we'll put it all there. Okay, it's those things. So we still need to make those things. Okay, we got those. 1, 2. Jenny, refined iron, and our glass. Bam! We got a geothermal generator. This is gonna be sweet. We got lava for days. So one thing when you use the pump, make sure that if you're pumping liquids, make sure that you use waterproof piping. And the piping is really easy to make. It's just like on a crafting bench. It's like stone or wood. And you go bam, bam, and then put glass in the middle. Makes these kind of pipes. But then you're going to make them waterproof. So what you have to do is you have to take cactus and then make it into cactus green by smelting it. And then with the cactus green, you can just put it into a crafting bench and it'll turn into waterproofing. And then you just add that to your pipe. Bam, you got waterproof pipe. So I think from the tank, then what you have to do is you have to use a wooden pipe, a wooden waterproof pipe with another redstone engine to pump it out into your Jenny, or into the geothermal Jenny. That's just stone transport pipe. We don't have any waterproof. Maybe just one will be enough. But I think underneath these you have to put the redstone engine. There we go. And our lever. We don't have a lever. Crap. Come on, lever. There we go. And then we just turn that on. Starts pumping it out. Yep, there's the lava coming out. Going into the geothermal generator. And so this part should fill up, and that would mean that it's charged. And then we can take like a bat box or our electric furnace and put it right next to that. Let's try that right now with our electric furnace. I'm pretty sure you can just pick those up. Like the macerator, you got to use a wrench to pick that up. But with these, I'm pretty sure you can just pick it right up. Yep. There's something. Oh, there was cobble in it. That's right. Right there, okay. Electric furnace, get on there. It's all charged up with power. And this is charging up. Sweet! We got power. So let's make some of this. We're gonna need some more waterproof piping, I think, eventually. Beautiful. And it's taken down a tank or so far. It's about halfway charged, a little over halfway charged. So that's not too bad. Well, I'm going to extend the house out this way and make this look a little safer and a little better. It's nighttime. I got to go sleep so we don't get any zombies up in here biting the heads of our villagers. We don't want that. Okay, so we got a setup here that came out okay. Extended the house out, got our lava. I've only filled this once. I've been cooking a lot of things and it hasn't gone down a lot yet. And our bat box over here is completely charged up. So that's pretty nice. And this machine is our thermionic fabricator. These will make electron tubes, which are good for making more sophisticated machinery. We'll probably use that a little more in the future, but for now, just showing it off here. We got, it needs an engine, so we have an electrical engine hooked up to our wiring with our switch there. And then here we have our compressor. Compressor is good for making different things, different sheets that we're going to need to make more sophisticated equipment. Macerator This should be one of the first things I think you should make is a macerator. Basically, you can take your ores here and it'll macerate one ore and turn it into 2 dust. And then you can take the dust and then put it into your furnace and it'll cook up as an ingot. So it basically turns all your ores into double. See, now we got 2 copper dust. And so you just take your dust over here, put it in your furnace, and it turns into an ingot. So that's pretty nice. So you definitely want a macerator right away. And then an extractor, and we have that for rubber. You can take your resin and you get 3 rubber out of that instead of just 1. So we got all our cables set up, and I just want to cover all this stuff up now and see what it looks like. Okay, yeah, that looks okay there. Let's put 1 there and 1 here. There we go, and we have plenty of space to put other machines. I've left like more space in the back here. We can put a few more things back there and a couple things over here, maybe over there. Like maybe if we need something else with an engine, like I know a centrifuge needs an engine, so we can maybe put a centrifuge there, put an engine below the stone there, and then we have the switch, and the switch will turn on both of them. Maybe we don't want that to turn on both of them. We'll see. I don't know what else we're going to need yet, but we got plenty of power for quite a while here. It's maybe gone down 1 tank, and I haven't pumped up that much lava, so we got power for quite some time. For some reason this thing keeps flashing every once in a while. I don't really know what that means. If somebody could tell me, that would be great. But hopefully the thing doesn't blow up. That's the main thing. I don't want anything blowing up over here, else we'd have lava just spilling everywhere. That would be pretty bad. So let me just go out here and I'll show you what the front of the house looks like. And we got a little reed farm and some cactus over there too with our other crops. So from the front, this is what it looks like. And looking at it now, it looks like it's maybe like half of the house, half of what I'll probably build. Like I'm thinking there'll be like another space right there, and then basically there'll be like a middle space here, and then basically take like these 2 areas and then just flip-flop it over to the other side to make it symmetrical over on that side. But we'll have to have a reason to make that much space so far, so right now I think this will do pretty well. Looks pretty cool looking in through the window. You know, I didn't think out the pump too much. Like when I threw it down, I just threw it on the ground, like about trying to hide all these pipes and all of that other stuff. So maybe the next time I do something like this, it'll look a little cleaner and things will be a little more hidden. But I think this came out pretty well. You don't see any of the wires and everything is hooked up and works. Let's get that out of there and start masonrying up some gold. And we need to start cooking some stuff up. I think that's going to call it for this episode here. Next time, I think what we want to work on is making an industrial centrifuge. I think with that, we'll be able to make just about anything else we want, because we want those solar panels. Because as great as this lava is, eventually it will run out. Unless we find like another source or just keep searching around for more lava, we're going to run out of power eventually. It's going to take some time, but eventually we're going to run out. So we do want to get on to making those solar panels, so that all we have to do is just turn them on and they'll run forever and we'll have renewable energy. So next time we'll work on making the centrifuge, which is another step in making our solar panels. Sounds great. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you next time.